do anticipate that we will finish on time for that. You can read details about our first speaker in our program, lots of details in that program. So let me just say that I am pleased to introduce to you the man giving our opening remarks, IUP's president, Dr. Michael Driscoll.
Thank you, everyone. It's a privilege and a pleasure to be here with you today. And I am one of those who has to be somewhere else, so I don't get to stay for all the fun. And I apologize to our graduates for that. But I expect I'll see you at another ceremony tomorrow, perhaps. So I'll catch you then for sure. So first and foremost, congratulations to the graduates, incredible people, each and every one. It's great to be with you. Today is a big day. Tomorrow is a big day for each of you and for your families. I hope you're able to take it all in, take a deep breath, and enjoy every minute. This is a special time. You came to IUP, I know, with a curious mind. And that's one of the reasons you wanted to join the Cook Honors College, without a doubt. I hope you're leaving IUP having had experiences that opened your mind and opened your possibilities, your view of those possibilities. And I hope that you're as excited about your future as we are to see you take the next step, and the next step, and the next step in each of your journeys. We look forward to your great successes. As you leave the university, I just want to share with you a simple idea today that could guide you as you take the next step. I've been instructed to not do better than Shauna in my remarks by Shauna. So I'm going to try to be simple here and then get out of the way. The idea that I want to share with you is a pebble in the pond. And just as a pebble in a pond creates ripples that expand in all possible directions, so too your actions, the decisions you make, will have an impact far beyond anything that you can imagine. Every choice that you make, every word you say, every action you take has the potential to create positive or negative change in the world. So be thoughtful, be careful. Sometimes the effects of your actions may seem very, very small and insignificant, maybe even imperceptible, not noticeable. But don't be fooled by those appearances. A kind word to a stranger, a gesture of compassion to a friend, a dose of gratitude to someone who helped you. All of those, each of those can contribute to a better world. You cannot, you should not, you must not take this responsibility lightly. I want to talk to you about that idea of responsibility just a little bit more. It's a concept that many of you may have heard or read about, noblesse oblige. You read that? Is that in the curriculum? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay. I'm told that's French. And it means nobility obliges. And it's a concept that's been around for millennia, actually. And it means that nobility requires people who hold such a status, they must fulfill social responsibilities. You may have heard it described another way. I did first. If you're a fan of the Spider-Man universe of movies and comics, you certainly have heard the phrase, with great power comes great responsibility. Right? The hope behind that statement is basically that the young Peter Parker, whose life has been transformed, will use his newfound superpowers to do good things and help people and not do bad things that hurt people. That's a choice. I encourage each of you to find ways to use the critical thinking you learned here and find ways to apply it in ways that will help and not harm. You came with incredible talent and ability and knowledge, and you've gone far beyond what I think you might have imagined when you got here. So you're in such a place. You've been blessed, and hence you are obliged to do good in the world. It's an awesome responsibility, but I think you're up to it. Just like the ripples in that pond, your actions taken to help can reach far and wide, inspiring others to do the same and creating a ripple of kindness and goodness, positive change. I would also point out that that pebble in the pond is not a metaphor just for individual actions. It's also a symbol of the power of collective actions as those waves, those ripples, interact with other ripples, cause other people to step forward in remarkable ways. When a group of people comes together with a shared vision, a common purpose, and a determination to make a positive difference, the impact can be, will be immense. If you want to think of the civil rights movement, women's suffrage, or the environmental movement, fill in your own. There are many, many examples of people working together. But each example that you think of was started by a few courageous individuals who dropped a pebble in the pond. And their ripples of influence have changed the course of history. A small ripple can have an incredible effect, and when it's combined with others, it can change the world. And that's your job as you go forward. So as you leave IUP, you are embarking on a new chapter of your life filled with many opportunities, many challenges, and you may be tempted to think that your actions, your decisions don't matter, that you are just a small pebble in a very, very large pond filled with challenges and problems that are so immense, so immense. I guess it's true that each of us is a very small pebble in that incredibly huge and complex pond. But remember that every pebble, no matter the size, has the potential to create those ripples of change that I've been talking about. And that you, small pebble or not, have the ability to make a difference. Now, Blessed Lee says you must make a difference. You must step forward. So my wish to you, as you leave this university, come back. Be mindful of that pebble. Think about the impact of your actions and decisions and how that may impact yourself, but more importantly, perhaps how it will impact others. Take responsibility for your choices and align them with your values and your vision for a better world. And most importantly, even though just a few paragraphs ago I told you to be very careful, now I'm going to say don't be afraid to drop your pebble in the pond. Step forward, do the right thing, be brave, and make it happen. You may not see the ripples right away, but you will make a difference. Trust me, those ripples are there and they're spreading out, and will have an impact and will make the world better for everyone. So as you move forward, again, congratulations. I wish you all the best. I have no doubt that your ripples of influence will be felt far and wide. Congratulations on your graduation, on your great work, and on starting this next step in your lives, in your careers, in fulfilling your purpose. Be joyful, have fun, be proud, certainly. Be strong, be kind, be responsible, be impactful, make it a better world. So congratulations and thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce IUP's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, who also, I believe, is instructed not to overshadow Dr. Craig with her remarks, and that is Dr. Laura